They seem long, from years of anything or physics apart. For the important thing in my view is that now we understand what really happens on a small scale. And at the same time we are able to build a theory of everything in physics, where small-scale events build the large-scale universe that we observe. Quantum theories cannot be mathematically combined with the theory of relativity, because both theories describe the universe of their own scale incorrectly. Regarding the tidal phenomenon, I should have written that there is a constant flow between the moon and the center of the earth, in which these expanding condensations of dark energy, circulated by the nuclei of expanding atoms, are constantly pushed into the opposite sphere and are activated through each other during the pushing. And so corresponding already activated condensations are pushed against, so the probability of encountering the next ones increases, etc., etc. Now these dark energy densities interact more strongly with matter, accelerating its expansion, causing the sea to expand as well. So there is no any kind of pulling forces and no curving space. Einstein up in physics, Pandora box with idea about curving space. Curving space is naked emperor, I think Ada. Yes, the visible universe expanding in space moves in one instant away from a region of space to which it had moved a moment ago, etc., etc. At the same time, energy is pushing through the visible universe, expanding in space from every direction, and this also permeates the visible universe, expanding in space in one instant. It is about the remains of very, very old expanding particles, so that the internal motion pressure of these contracting particles has dispersed into space, into a straight line, extremely fast motion. The same happens to the energy that is now in us, that is dispersing into space. The momentum is constantly accelerating from a certain direction to a certain direction, and finally the energy that is now in us has dispersed into space evenly into an extremely fast straight line motion from a certain direction to a certain direction. So no more recycling, no more energy bottlenecks that consist of zillions of separate energy bottlenecks on a small scale as well as on a large scale. A good example of this is a single star. It contains a lot of internal motion energy, because every expanding quark in an expanding star recycles energy, pushing force that is being dispersed into space. The visible universe expanding in space is one and the same explosive fuel, whose motion from a certain direction to a certain direction is accelerating all the time. Let's think of motion from a certain direction to a certain direction.